about what you like, sometimes it's about what's right. I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm tripping anyway. You know you can't control me, baby. You need a real one in your life. You bitches ain't gon' B-I-T-C-H, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm tripping anyway. You know you can't control me, baby. You need a real one in your life. You bitches ain't gon' get it to you right. How you wanna play with me, you know I'm undefeated. I'm real hot, girl, know how to keep a nigga heated. You say you want me, you won't treat me how you wanna be treated. You just what you preaching. You want me to blow your phone up and come and make it play till I find you. You really want me to put the hoe that you fucking with if I find her. Bitch, you ain't that busy, I don't give a fuck what you ain't got time for. Man, this far, bro. Man, you knew I was a player, so you really need to relax. And tell you till I'm damaged when you met me before I've been there. You tryna make me something that I ain't, and I ain't with that. I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm tripping anyway.
No, it can't. No, rather be a B-I-T-C-H.
Some days he probably independent. I got me all the shit that I be needing can't depend on it probably. And it's fucked up cause you know that I don't fuck with nobody. I be seen you better act like you don't know me. If you think this shit get B-I-T-C-H, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm tripping anyway. You know you can't control me, baby. You need a real one in your life. You bitches ain't gon' get it to you right. You need a real one in your life. You bitches ain't gon' get it to you right. I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H when I'm tripping anyway. You know you can't control me, baby. You need a real one, right? I'd rather be a
Hello, bitches, niggas, those in between. How y'all doing? I'm back with another motherfucking YouTube video. Yeah, is. And today we're going to be talking about this motherfucking Montero video that Lil Nas X just put out. And is it a part of some sort of gay agenda? Or whatever the fuck that is. Yes, it actually is. It is. We've been all planning this. A million of us black gays have been planning this for quite some time to mass takeover. We're gonna start with videos like this, and then we're just gonna creep in your house and fuck you while you sleeping. No, it's not. But let's get into it. So the video starts. The video starts with the story of kind of Adam and Eve, but Eve isn't really there. It really just specifically focuses on like the sin. It kind of has that like twist on I guess it being Adam and Steve being the sin, and Steve being the actual serpent that influenced, even though in the Bible he influenced Eve. Oh no, got Adam to write the Bible. He got Adam. Y'all know the story. But it starts out with that. It's kind of like a play on like the Adam and Eve kind of story, with Lil Nas X and his homosexuality being the serpent, and sin that being the sin in him, and it kind of him running from it, running from the homosexuality, running from the so-called sin, and it catches up with him. Eventually, he keeps seeing it, and it catches up with him. Like pretty much most gay people in life. You know, you try to run from this inevitable thing that you are, and eventually you catch up with yourself and realize, at this point, I can't run from myself. I am who the fuck I am. That part so far, I was with. I was like, oh, okay, this is a cool kind of conceptual thing. You know, then it got to the scene, the Judgment Day scene, where he was in the middle of the judgment hall, just trying to break out of the chains. Ooh, that reminded me of that song, Break Every Chains, but we're not gonna get into that. I'll take you to church. Take all y'all to church. So he's you know, struggling. They're throwing rocks, they're throwing stones, they don't want him. And girl, the fashion. Oh God, the wigs. Oh, it was everything. That little what's that, Marge Simpson? Is that her name? That little beehive blue Marge Simpson moment she was giving. Oh, mama ate it. She ate it. The visuals, everything. Ate it. So I think that scene, from what he was saying, because I also watched him on the Zach Campbell show. Yes, I'm gonna keep re-flipping my hair because yes, my sis got me together. Okay, back on track. I think he was saying, I saw a video of him talking about that, just about breaking down the video, and he was saying, basically that is, the society. What finally once homosexuality kind of caught up with him, and he kind of realized that's who he was. Then now it's the judgment day where you tell everybody in the middle of the floor, and then they disapprove of you. They cast you out, throwing stones at you, throwing stones. Get out. We don't approve. We don't approve. Conceptually, I was with it. I was like, okay, yes, this is tea. This is tea. I get it. Then we get to the scene that I feel it made a left turn. So he's then ascending into heaven. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is him being accepted, and saying that it doesn't matter. They killed him, even though on earth they didn't accept him. Now he's going up to heaven. They killed him with the stones, and now he's ascending to heaven. And maybe this is him saying, him being accepted by God. And all of a sudden, an angel appears out the sky, and then it goes to a point where he's like now descending from a pole into hell. That's where you lost me. Fuck all that. No, not the devil, not hell. And I was like, okay, well, let me see where he's going with this. Because, as far as if we're still staying on track conceptually, do you think that you're going to hell? Like, now you've lost me. So, now he's walking through, he's down in hell. Even though I ain't gonna hold you, that part when he was falling, mama was eating that pole up. Oh, she was eating. The pole ate it. All those little flips and dips and everything, and he said that he had to go through, weeks of, pole training and stuff like that. Some of it was when it came to the flips, I guess it was a double. But for the most part, that was him. I was like, all right, mama is eating. But why are we in hell? Then it gets worse because he sees the devil and decides, let me get this nigga a lap dance. What? What that got to do with the concept? Why is he giving the devil a lap dance? I'm assuming that's him embracing his supposed to be embracing the sexuality or whatever. I don't know. I think that's what he said. He said something like that, like him embracing that it being him being gay. I don't know. I didn't get it because as far as me, if you're saying you're embracing it, but then you're going to hell, it seems like you're embracing that it's a sin. And that's just the part where the video lost me. Now, that's pretty much the whole video. Then he takes the devil's crown and sits it on his head, which was that he lost me all right there. I'm a liberated, free, and kind of girl, but all of that going to hell, no, that's not in my plans. Not for my homosexual, gay ass black life. No, that's not the way I saw things. So, as far as concept, I feel like the whole video up until that point. I see kind of where it was going with the whole. I see where it's going with the fallen angel, but I didn't understand. I feel like that's sending a message that homosexuality is a sin. Now, some people are going to say that they disagree with the video because there's a gay agenda. I see a lot of people on Black Twitter saying that already. This is a part of the gay agenda. It's weird because he targets kids as a demographic, and now this is what they're doing, trying to fuck our kids' heads up, and this is all a part of them trying to make all black kids gay from the root, and they done turned this boy. And don't agree completely with the concept of the video, but that is far from the reason. Now, gay agendas. Do I believe that that is a real thing? Hell no. For multiple reasons. One being, more than black people are gay doesn't just affect black people. There are more than just black gay people. There are gay people of all cultures. So by that notion, everyone, gay people in every culture is trying to, it's a gay agenda to affect the black community and break up the black family. But that just doesn't make any damn sense. Gay people have been, despite what history has tried to make people believe, gay people have always been here. Gay people have been here as long as people have been here. We've been in every part of history, every big part of history. There was some LGBTQ kind of person that was involved in some way, shape, or form. Even Martin Luther King's right-hand man was gay. So that to me is just ridiculous. Especially me being a gay person, that's a ridiculous notion. That's not why I disagree with the concept of the video. I disagree with the concept of the video because I believe that it's almost owning homosexuality as a sin. And from the scene of him being the Judgment Day scene and him being casted out and stoned to death, now he's ascending to heaven. I didn't understand why he couldn't go to heaven. Why couldn't he conceptually be a gay person, be accepted into at least, if anything, heaven? Because that's what I believe. You gay, you die. If you live a right life, no matter if you gay or straight, if you live your life right, or you try to live your life as honest and true as possible and be a good person, you go to heaven. Ooh, not the corona. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh. And if you don't, you go to hell. I don't believe that has anything to do with your sexual preference. So him doing the split, now that pole scene going down into hell, like, again, sickening. But I don't agree with him necessarily going to hell. And I understand that was supposed to be him owning sexuality, but why did it have to be in hell? And why did he have to be dancing with the devil in order for that to be the concept? Because in actuality, homosexuality shouldn't be associated with negativity and sin, because that's what America wants you to believe. So I kind of feel like that it kind of contradicts the concept of the video, what's it supposed to be the concept, and supposed to be his story. So that part it confused me. I didn't like it. It made me uncomfortable. He cracks the devil's head and and kills him and takes his horns, which is supposed to be his, I don't know, crown or something, and puts it on. To me, I didn't understand what that had to do with the concept, and I feel like that could have easily sent the wrong message. And does he represent the entire black, gay, or gay community? Absolutely not. So he's allowed to express his creativity any way he wants. I just feel that it didn't really fit the concept of what he was talking about. I was with it up until then. It's like, well, what are you saying about your sexuality and your journey? I feel like you're only left to assume that he's accepting homosexuality being a sin and it being something that's negative. And I'm like, if you proudly wear your sexuality, it shouldn't be necessarily anything that's negative. It should be something that's positive. And I personally associate positivity with going to heaven. I don't know what you heathens associate positivity and negativity with. But as for me in my house, that means going to the pearly gates. So that weirded me out, and that kind of scared me. And I do believe that his going back to him targeting kids as a demographic. Do I think that he meant to target kids as a demographic? No, I don't. I think the kids really, that it was popular among preschool and grade school. That Old Town Road song, I just think it so happened to be popular amongst kids. I don't know if it didn't seem like, at least, he was directly trying to target kids. So if now kids is watching his videos the concept is, or his videos and creativity seems like it's very different. I don't know. I mean, maybe he wasn't trying to target kids to begin with, and I do think it is kind of weird. I will say that. You know, it is a little weird. I don't think it's his responsibility to make his content kid friendly if that wasn't what he was trying to set out to do. If kids just so happen to like him, then it's up to you as a parent to decide you don't need to be watching this. I don't care if you like it. So just like, you know, with WAP and any other situation, it's some content. It's not up to the artist to censor themselves. It's up to you to censor your household for your children. I do still think it's a little weird, though. I ain't gonna hold you. I do think it's a little weird, you know, that he has this idea. It just seems very Illuminati vibes. You know, it seems real. It does seem like an agenda, just not necessarily a gay agenda. It seems like, if anything, it doesn't show homosexuality, especially just that ending part with him going to hell. That doesn't praise, to me, it doesn't praise homosexuality in the best way. That's the best way to show that you're accepting of yourself to be, even though he's dancing and it still seems like, you know, he's lap dancing and giving the devil lap dance. To me, I didn't understand it. If the message is supposed to be that, you know, you running from yourself, finally catch up with yourself, get ostracized from the community, but you still accept yourself, ostracized from, you know, the rest of the world, but you still accept yourself, then I don't understand why he went to hell. You know, maybe that's just me. I don't know. But I will say the video it looks like this team is putting a lot of money into these videos. It seems like, you know, he seemed like he got it going on. Is he making music for me specifically? No, hell no. I'm not. That's not my cup of tea. But you heard what I like. You saw the Megan, even though she sweated my hair out. But yeah, overall the video, I think it was a well produced video. I like it really was. The concept got lost, but just personally, you know, personal. But the visuals were everything. The fashions, like Lil Nas X is really trying to become that girl when it comes to like the fashions and things. I'm here for it. But other than that, you know, it was alright. You know, it was good up until then. He had me and then he lost me. But that's all I got, y'all. I ain't got nothing else. But be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And click the bell so you can get a notification for my next video. And I'll see you bitches later. Yeah.